if it doesn't.
Penis is what boys have down in front.
It's fabulously freaky.
Live from a dumpy condo we like to call KDK Studios, KDK's Lunatic Fringe is on the air.
The following program contains material of an adult nature and is intended for mature audiences only.
And welcome to another fine edition of KDK's Lunatic Fringe. And I'm going to be quiet for a moment to see if you can hear what I can hear in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the guy upstairs is blasting his music. And, you know, it's so bad that if I put my hand on the wall, I can feel it vibrate from his the walls are so thin around here. Anyway, thank you. Welcome to my program. I am the KDK, and this is my Lunatic Fringe. I have some new prank calls that I'm going to play for you tonight. I have 3 brand new, nobody's ever heard them before, Gladys Richford soundboard calls. And these are pretty good, because these are the first ones that I've done. All the ones up until now have been done by Keith, but I did the new ones, and I think they came out pretty good. So I'll play those throughout the program. I have some new commercials that I produced for Ted Webb. Ted doesn't even know this yet. I haven't even told Ted about this yet. So, well, let me play one now, and I guess Ted will be hearing it for the first time along with everybody else.
Hello, this is Ed, and you might know me from Ted Webb. But you know, my favorite thing about Ted Webb is KDK's Lunatic Fringe. It happens every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stay up late every Saturday and listen in my underwear.
It's about 30 seconds long, which might be a little too long. I don't know. Give me some feedback in the chat room. What do you guys think of my first intro there, the Edgar intro? let me know what you think. Hello, this is Prank Caller D from KDK Prank Calls, inviting you to listen to Ted Webb each and every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for KDK's Lunatic Fringe, live internet talk radio where we do live prank calls. We take ideas from the listeners for prank calls, we play prank calls from the Prank Call Underground, and we generally get drunk and have a good time. So join us, won't you? And that's the one that I like the least. I also have some numbers from Raw Milk, and these are all confirmed angry old men and women. So they're pre-confirmed working numbers for angry old men and women. So we can look forward to that later in the program. And Redneck says he edited some calls from some previous shows, and that's awesome. He got 5 pranks from 2 weeks ago. And he's asking should he send them through IRC. And I'll say, sure. Mr. Peepers has a bunch of numbers for us. Rocco Harriaz, Shabazz Gan-Israel, Harry Thumper, UFO Butt Up, Amos Twat, that's an old favorite, Ken Iwatate, Terry Chicka Chop, Bubba Tucker, Norbert Butlier, Heinz Butler, Chicka Pussy, Cleopatra Pussy. Those are some old ones. Dick Tracy, Dick Little, Charles Fucker, Joe Mama, Betty Booty, Harry Balzac, Conrad Harrias, Vicky Virgin. Oh man. Mr. Peeper says it was pretty fun at the end there. It's fun looking for goofy names, isn't it? Okay, let me see if I can accept this and put it in the right... Oh, these are waves. There's a small program called DB Power Amp that you can use to easily convert waves to MP3. And it's free. You can find it at download.com. Just a tip. Oh, well, don't send them all at once, because then you're going to end up tying up the computer so bad that it slows me down, and I don't want to be buffering. If I'm buffering, people get mad. Ah, man. Pardon me while I accept number 3, file number 3, and 4. Oh, Christ.
Hello, this is Joe Rosenthal inviting you to listen along with me to my favorite internet radio show, KDK's Lunatic Fringe, every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on TEDWeb.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody blow a pie!
Okay, and then we have Neo's numbers coming in. These are hard to read tonight. Jamel Huntbatch. You know, the ones I can't pronounce, I'm just going to skip here. Shankar Kanath, Christelle Cantat, Natasha Mongolo, E. Sun Skipper, Ed Fingerling, Letisa Pinkerton, Philomena Bertine, Mulaney Fennel, Thelmo Pinola. You know, I was editing one of the programs the other week, and I was listening to this part of the program where I'm reading off goofy names, and I'm wondering what people would think if they just tuned in at that moment and just heard me reading off goofy names. In case you just tuned in, I'm reading off numbers that people are sending me in for possible calls later in the program tonight. Where did I leave off? Teofil Panol, Thelmo Pinola, Hugo Tanawaki, Mary Spankroy, Mabella Tankawan, Dagoberto Pinol, Letisa Pinkerton. I did that one already. And who else? Andrew XS says, XS Sucks Black Cock has joined, but is a clone of the usual suspect. Let me go back to the chat room. And I guess XS isn't in that character isn't in the chat room anymore. So I guess I don't need to lay the smack down. Anyway, I'm going to play something if I can find it here. Give me a moment. Where did I put that? Aha, listen to this and I'll be right back.
Hello?
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 Who's this?
My name's Gladys. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, that's great. What's this all about?
This number's on my caller ID.
Well,
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I'm calling again.
Who is this, please?
It's Gladys.
What do you need?
This number's on my caller ID.
Okay, so what can we do for you?
Did you beat my dog? Hello?
You know what?
Hello?
Would you like this call traced?
I know.
You know what?
Hello? You ran over my door.
hello?
Hello?
Who are you and what the frick did you call me for at 3
I'm
o'clock in the
calling
morning?
again.
Who are you?
My name's Gladys.
Well, Gladys, I'm glad you found the time to give me a call.
Oh, I'm not doing too well myself either.
Well, what the hell are you calling me for?
You ran over my door.
I did what?
You ran over my door.
Bullshit. Who ran over your dog?
You leave my dog alone.
If you call here again, I'll come over there and we'll talk about your dog. Now
That
stop calling
motherfucker's
here.
he's a lying cocksucker. He called me all night.
Good night.
Hello, motherfucker.
And I'm back, and that was one of the new Gladys soundboard calls. Let me turn my wave down a little because I just blasted your ear off when I spoke. I'm sorry about that. You'd think I would get better at this sort of thing over time. Anyway, the way I found out the information about KDK.org and .com and .net is something I've been pondering whether I should tell people or not, because it's sort of embarrassing for people to see exactly how much I suck, to actually see it before them. But I'm going to fess up because honesty is always the best policy. If you go to Alexa.com, you can look up any website, and it's basically a site. It's sort of like the Nielsen ratings for websites. It compares websites from all around the world, supposedly every website, against each other. And everybody gets a number. And, for example, KDK.com is number 4,588,342. KDK.org is number 2,774,885. KDK prank calls. I'll give you the number before anybody goes and looks it up and tries to rub it in and make fun of me. I am number 2,444,066. Just by comparison, E-Bombs World is in the top 1,000. Just to give you a little comparison. Blackout is number 729,154. His hits on his site are down in the past 3 months 88%. Gee, I wonder why that is. And I have some other information here that I'm not going to give out. I couldn't find collegeshucks.org. It said no data available, and same thing for Comedy Think Tank. And same thing for Pilolite. I looked up a couple things. The number 1 website in the world is, of course, Yahoo. Number 3 was Google. I can't remember what number 2 was. It's a great, fun little site. You ought to go to it like while you're listening right now. Like even if you're in the chat room, open up an Internet Explorer and go to Alexa.com, Alexa.com, and look up your favorite website just to see where they rank. It's fun.
Sorry, can't come to the phone right now. Would you put... Please wait.
Now this is your typical call where I'm calling and I'm trying to hack somebody's answering machine, and I'm ready to use the Gladys soundboard, and somebody picks up while I'm doing it.
Hang up first before you dial again, you dummy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hang up. You have the wrong number, you damn fool.
Hello? How are you doing?
Who's this?
My name's Gladys.
Look, you have the wrong number. Please hang up.
This number's on my caller ID.
Not this number. We never called you.
You lying son of a bitch. You
know
ran over my door.
Look it. Call up before
Hello?
I have a caller ID. Call up before I call the police.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, you bat.
Listen, you bitch.
I like that one. People get so tongue-tied, they don't know what to say. A good one that Keith told me about was he was at the gas station one day, and a woman got so mad at some guy that she couldn't think of what to say, so she goes, "Your balls stink." So I thought, you know what, you probably couldn't have thought of a better put-down if you had stopped to think about it. Your balls stink. That's a great put-down.
Hello?
This is a public phone.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi, is this Sparrow's?
This is a public telephone.
Hi, is this Sparrow's?
No.
Sparrow's restaurant? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
This is a public phone.
Yes, what I'm trying to do is get a little dance act together, and I wondered if you'd like to do
No,
anything.
I'd like
Hello?
you to hang up so I could make my call.
Hello? Singing and dancing. You and me, baby, a little dance. Hello?
You have a public telephone.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for...
Who is this, please?
My name is Jill Rosenthal.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for...
Uh,
Mr. Brewer.
yes.
The Brewmaster.
Mm-hmm.
The Brewmaster Supreme.
Yep.
How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing fine. Who is this?
My name is Jill Rosenthal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm calling to invite you to a special luncheon tomorrow at the Rock Church.
Well, why would you call me this time of night, for heaven's sake?
Because I'm an insomniac.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I'm highly medicated and completely insane.
I guess very nice. Good night now.
Wait. Can we expect you at the church tomorrow? We'll set a place for you.
Is he drunk?
Well, let me talk about what I did last night. I'll end up getting interrupted halfway through and having to pick up the story again later. But somebody remind me, and I will do just that. But last night I was very bored. It was Friday night, but Keith worked all day. He didn't want to go out. Okay. So I sat home and I'm using my computer and I'm bored. And I was editing the program from last week. And the program from last week is not up on the site in the archives yet. It should be up within the next couple days. But that pertains to my story, so let me continue. Last night I was bored, and Josh and Monkey Richie and Hellbringer were all hanging out in a Yahoo chat room with Crazy Pindar. And he's just this crazy old guy who hangs out on the internet, and he thinks he works for the government, or he worked for the government, and he has the typical crazy person theories. You know, you're stereotypical crazy. That's him. Very well spoken for a crazy guy, I suppose. And I guess he says he's like 70 years old, and he's mean and he's angry, as are most 70-year-old people. And people pick on him because of it. Not only because he's crazy, but because he's mean. He attracts negative energy. So people pick on him, and I went in to pick on him along with everybody else. And Hellbringer called him, and somehow he got Hellbringer's phone number, probably from the caller ID box. He'll act like it was a government conspiracy, or he set forth the wheels of a great engine that netted his culprit. But really, Hellbringer probably forgot to use star 67 and block his number when he called the guy. Or maybe he was trying to piss him off by letting him see his number. I guess we don't know. But he gave out the phone number and the address on the air, and I didn't think that was cool. Even I don't do something like give out people's phone numbers on the air. But he did, and so Hellbringer got mad, and he repeatedly, over and over and over again all night, steady all night, was putting in Pindar's name and phone number and address and a dial-up line. It was very thorough, not only the phone number and the address, but the dial-up line. That's just a clincher. Oh, man. And so I had some fun last night. But the old guy is very paranoid, as are most crazy people, so he went to great lengths to stop people from calling him. He forwarded his telephone to the police department in his town, so he couldn't receive any calls. They were all just going to the police department, and when when the police department was getting these calls, if anybody called them, they'd be like, whatever. Kind of confused, I suppose. But I called him on the air last week. And I called him as Jill, and we had a nice conversation. It wasn't much like a prank call because I was really nice to him, and I got him to talk a little about his Mulan generator, and I'm going to play that call later on in the program. And it's a part of last week's program, which is why I'm hesitant to post last week's program, because somebody's going to tell this old guy that here's a record of the prank call that I did to him, and then he's going to set forth the wheels of justice and vengeance against me, because he's some crazy old guy and he's got nothing better to do. Or on the other spectrum, the crazy guy could call the police, trying to turn me in and trying to explain to them that I'm prank calling them and putting it on the internet and bothering him in the chat room and everything. But what if they thought he was crazy and locked him up? You know, when you're a kid and every major decision in your life is made by your parents or whatever guardian figure that you have, hopefully you have, and as you move away from that and you get older, a lot of younger people aren't used to making decisions on their own. I remember how nervous I was about opening a checking account when I was 18 years old, because I'm walking into a bank and I'd never opened a checking account before, but I had to cash. Well, I opened the account so that I could cash my paycheck, so I had to be at least 16. Maybe it was 16.
Thanks for calling NTV. How can I help you?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm calling. I want to make a complaint.
You can make it to me right now. Make a complaint.
I just want to know.
You want to know what?
When are you going to show some more of them videos with some nice poo in it?
Some nice poo?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I suppose we...
I'm looking at it right now. Look at this girl's lips.
Courtney Love?
Who you calling Love?
That's who's on. Courtney Love in Hole. Right now.
What do you mean, hole?
The woman in red.
I was in a hole in WW2. I had to fight off all those enemies while you were back home sucking your thumb. It's because of guys like me are living in a free country. What the hell do you get off calling me some kind of Courtney? What, are you English?
No, sir, I'm not English.
I went out the other day to one of them restaurants, and a guy gave me some steak. I didn't even order steak. I don't know why he gave it to me. What time are you people gonna come fix my cable? I want to see some of that young meat.
Some of that young meat.
I want to see some of them buttocks and bosoms on them girlies.
Okay, well, you want to see more bosoms and...
I want to make a complaint. I don't think you're showing up.
Walmart, how may I help you?
I was calling in to talk to you about a radio I bought that doesn't seem to work.
What is it?
It's a radio.
Okay, do you want to speak to customer service or do you want to speak to electronics?
I guess electronics would be just fine.
Electronics.
I was told. I bought a radio from you people about 3 days ago. And I took it out of the package and I unwrapped it and I set it on my table. And it doesn't seem to do anything. I pressed the power button. I tried to change the channel. Nothing wants to work.
Okay, what you have to do is, you have the receipt for it still?
Somewhere. I think so, yes.
Okay, bring it back in and we'll exchange it for you.
Oh, because I just take it right out of the box and I push power and nothing wants to work.
And you plugged it in and everything and it's not working.
Plug it in?
Yeah. You didn't plug it in?
I could try that, I guess.
Yeah, you have to take the plug and plug it in the back. There's a plug in the back of it, and then you plug it into the wall. It's a boombox type of thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, try that.
I'm trying it right now.
Okay.
You're so smart. You're one of them college people, aren't you? I'll give that a try.
Okay. Are you trying now?
Yes, I am.
Does it...
Oh!
It's working.
Yes, it's working. Here's a smile. You're very impressive.
Okay?
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This here is Shirley Q. Liquor with your Women Health Minute. Girl, make your men leave the room. I'm going to tell you something about it. The other day I had got a pamphlet at my doctor's office, told me how to do a self-examination of the breasts. Girl, I got scared. I went home and said, take a shower, a real hot shower. So I climbed my big butt up in that shower and everything, put a pink thing on my head so not to get my, my hairdo had just been fixed. So I got the soap and everything and say, soap up the breasts and feel on there and look for anything that's not right. Girl, it felt like I was smuggling M&M's. I felt so many things I couldn't tell whether it was my imagination or what. Lord, I about panicked down there and went and saw my doctor. And then he gonna do the same thing, make me throw my arms all kind of ways and mash on my breasts. He said I'm gonna have nodules. He said, Miss Liquor, he said, you got to cut back on your caffeine, girl. He said, you done got fibrinoids up in here. I said, oh, Lord. He said, but you gonna be all right. I said, well, I just feel so ignorant. So, girl, don't be scared if you feel something. Go down there and see the doctor. It might be just ignorant. That's what I had. I was diagnosed with clinical ignorance. All right, now you tell your mama I say how she do it. Bye, honey.
And we're back. And Keith is here with me. Honey, can you check and see if we have stuff for tacos? I'll make tacos. I'm in the mood for taco.
To hear who's calling, press. After you hang up, your phone should ring again and display "Take a message." This is your caller coming back to leave you a message.
Well, I screwed up. I hit the wrong button. I meant to accept that, or at least listen to who it was. I didn't mean to just have the machine cut off on you. Here we go. Now let's find out who called.
Hola. Who's that then?
Hello?
Who's that senior?
Rachel.
Which one's that then?
How are you doing, Rachel? I'm trying to take off my shoes and talk to you at the same time. Well,
yeah, I thought you were really busy then or something. I think loads of people phone you up.
No.
No?
No, because if you notice... I don't give the phone number on the air anymore, so it cuts down on the harassment calls anyway.
Yeah. How's it going, Dave?
Oh, it's going fast.
After you.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm here.
I've been wondering what's been going on with you, because your attitude has changed lately, and it seemed almost like you were mad at me.
Well, you know.
My religious views can anger many people.
Well.
Is that what it was?
They say we're mean to our friends, so. Don't they?
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
It's great to hear from you.
Yeah.
And, I know that the Britannian came out, right?
Yeah.
Our article came out.
Come out, and the Smoke magazine one's come out, but, yeah.
What was that? There was another one?
There's another one. Well, which one are you talking about? You talking about the prank call one?
Yeah, the prank call one.
That's going to be in spring.
Oh, it's not out yet?
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
No.
But, what do you mean? There was another story about prank calls?
Oh, no. That was just another one.
Oh,
I was in the Britannian before, but... That's nothing to do with it.
I was on your website. Cool new design to your website. I like it.
That's just like Christmas, you know.
Oh, it's from Christmas?
Yeah. I thought I'd take a week out to just, like, sort it out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
And, I can't wait to... are you going to be able to post, like, a link where we can order copies of the Britannian when the article comes out?
The editor did ask me to, like, tell people.
Oh, okay, cool.
But, yeah, I suppose I could do, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'd like to be able to buy it online and just ship it from overseas. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you, Rachel? Any new news in your life?
Not particularly.
Oh.
No, I've got nothing exciting to tell you, really.
Okay.
What about you, then? What about you?
I don't know if anything exciting is going on. I don't know.
Well, you're the same with me, then, aren't you?
Just the same old, you know, doing the prank calls and wasting my life away.
Yeah.
At least I'm having fun. It's a stupid little hobby.
Yeah, we love you there anyway, so.
Thank you. I love you too. Did you call because you wanted to prank somebody with me, or were you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't phoned you for a while, so I thought I'd phone you.
Okay. I don't want to put people on the spot anymore because I know a lot of people will get mad at me that I put them on the spot.
Yeah, because some people just want to talk to you. Some people want to be silly.
Yeah.
And make prank calls, you know. If they've got the experience and shit.
Well, you don't really need experience for a prank call. You know, all you need is the confidence because people get nervous and they think they're not going to be able to do well. That's all that you need. You just need the confidence. And a quick wit would be good too. No, Rachel, we're not going to force people to do that. We did a prank call with Ellen last week. Ellen called the Jonas. I can't remember his last name, but he was the new angry guy that we were looking at. I called him once and he was really nasty to me, so I called back with Ellen and he was sort of nice to her.
She's lovely though, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She's nice. You can't get mean stuff out of Ellen.
Well, probably, if you got her really drunk. No, I've heard her say mean stuff about Blackout.
Yeah, but everyone says mean stuff about Blackout.
Yeah, I guess so. I got this coolest drawing that I'm going to... It's a shame I didn't have a chance to scan it and put it up on the website yet, but for my birthday, Neil sent me a drawing that she made, and it's like a cartoon of me holding a phone, and I'm smashing Blackout over the head with a hammer. And this is KDK prank calls.
She's too artistic, that girl.
Yes, artistic is definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
And she also sent me a card from the fans. And it's, I'm going to have to scan this, like the inside of me. But, you know, the best part is on the back, there's a little logo, and it says Little Evil Card Company. That was the funniest thing. I thought that was so creative.
I love that little kid.
Yeah. So, anyway,
are you going to let me go now then, Dave?
Well, I was going to bring up Aaron, which would have just been uncomfortable.
Yeah, bring it up then.
Okay, I understand that you and Aaron have broken up.
Well, you know,
it's just like...
If that's what he wants, then yeah, you know.
Oh, Aaron broke up with you?
Oh, yeah, I've been dumped.
I'm probably treading on thin ice by...
No, I can take it.
No, I mean, like, getting Monkey Richie and Atlantic Dimensions mad at me.
Okay.
I'm trying to walk the line.
No, they're cool. They're all cool.
I know they're cool. But,
yeah, they're cool. Well then.
It's hard
Don't go for the controversy then, Dave.
Who, me? No, I actually have a genuine concern. I don't like hearing about my friends, you know, not getting along, but you guys are getting along.
No, of course you will.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's cool. And, you know...
It's all silly anyway.
Relationships are hard to work through over, you know, long distances.
Yeah, it sucks.
Long-distance relationships are really hard to carry out.
Yeah. But you managed it, didn't you?
No.
No?
No, Keith and
I... You hooked up with some boy that you met, so...
But he lived, you know, a town away.
A town away? So it wasn't like miles.
Well, I don't know if you have this in England, but around here we have, like, specific rooms. Like, I can type in Connecticut M for M and just find people in my area that are looking to hook up. So anybody who wants sex with this is probably really bad information for me to be giving out with, like, young people listening, but you can go into any AOL chat room. Just type in M for M, F for F, or M for F, or, you know, whatever combination you want of it, and you can find somebody to have sex with if you want to. And that's what I used to do, and that's how I met Keith.
Yeah, but that all worked out though, didn't it?
Yes.
So he was another town kind of thing. He wasn't from like... I always thought he maybe from like hundreds of miles away or something.
A half hour, 30 minutes.
That's nothing.
Yeah. And, well... Yeah. It can happen. You can meet incredible people online.
Yeah.
So, does this mean you're not coming to Connecticut to visit us all?
Oh, of course I'm coming to Connecticut, Dave.
Okay.
Why even ask me that question?
You gotta visit me, and then we'll go on a road trip, and we'll go visit Zach.
Yeah.
And then we'll...
And see Teddy?
Yes, we gotta stop by,
And see Neo?
Yeah, Ted and Neo in California.
Yeah, and anyone else? And Josh?
Josh is down...
Yeah.
Where's Josh?
And helping us for hell of it.
I don't know where Josh is.
And Blackout, just for the fun of that.
I don't know if we can find his box. Rachel, let me let you go.
Yeah, let me go then, Dave.
Okay, I don't want to tie your phone line.
Okay.
I hate keeping Rachel on the phone long because I know how it's probably crazy expensive to call from England. Besides that, it's like 4 in the morning. God bless you for listening at 4 in the morning from England. We have a couple people who listen from England. Twilight, who just dropped off the face of the earth. I hope he's all right. And Rachel. And people whose names I forget. What's that? Mommy took his internet away? Could be. Could happen. No, but she's British, so it would be like the high-pitched, screechy. You've been fighting people! Now Rachel's all mad. That's just the way Americans do impressions of British people. Exactly. See, even Monty Python did it, so this can't be that bad. And this is...
Ronaldo Grande!
Neo. Texas?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Ronaldo Grande?
My stepfather.
Oh, okay.
Is he grande?
Is he muy grande?
Not really.
You've been away for a while. How have you been, man?
I'm alright.
Guess what?
What?
Andrew lost his... No, I'm talking to Keith. Andrew lost his virginity in the time since we talked to him last.
I know that.
Oh, I'm just saying that for everybody else out there. But Access was probably already in the chat room bragging about it, right?
Nah.
He's probably in the chat room. I'll smell my finger.
I've not washed my finger for a week.
Did you do that?
What?
I did that. Like the first time I fingered the girl, I walked up to gay Bill, and I said, "Smell my finger." But that's just because I thought it was funny.
Weird.
So what's going on, Andrew? Have you done any prank calls?
Nah.
No, he hasn't been doing his homework. We're gonna have to keep him back a year. What's going on in your world?
Not much.
What have you been doing lately with your time?
Going to punk shows.
That's awesome. You see anybody cool?
Nah, I was gonna go see Bane yesterday, but I didn't have a ride to Poughkeepsie.
You're seeing local people, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, though, because there's so many places all over the United States now where you can actually go to, low-cost shows and see, underground punk bands. It's awesome.
It's $8 to get in, and I have a fucking blast every time.
Yeah, usually, no matter how bad the band sucks, it's fun to go.
Yeah. I went to one yesterday, I'm going to one tomorrow. Oh, how far is the Empress Ballroom from you?
The Empress Ballroom is about...
half hour from us.
Not even. Probably 20 minutes.
Because I'm going to be there March 20th.
Who's playing at the Empress?
One of my really good friends' bands.
A friend of mine from high school owns the place.
Does he really?
Yeah. My friend Bill Kaczynski owns the place.
That's cool.
Now everybody's looking at the door.
I haven't talked to him in a long, long time, though. Last time I talked to him was at the club, 6-8 months ago.
That was a high.
Yeah.
And before that, I saw him at the diner when he gave us passes.
That's cool.
So who are you seeing there?
My friend's band. Their band name is Sister Mary and the Bling Bling Bagel Shop.
Sister Mary and the Bling Bling Bagel Shop?
Yeah.
When?
The 20th.
May 20th?
Yep.
That is so awesome.
This month.
We're this month?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, March.
This month is March?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're still gonna buy a bag of weed and get stoned with Andrew Access.
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
Nah.
No?
Nope.
Oh, it would be cool though.
Well, you're starting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
You feel like going to a punk show?
Yeah.
Embarrassing Andrew Access.
Bring your bitch.
Yeah, are you bringing your woman with you?
Hell no.
Why not?
I'm not dragging the ball and chain along.
You trying to be macking on the ladies?
Not really much to do.
Uh-oh, is she listening now? Am I not supposed to talk about macking on the lady?
No, she's not listening now.
No?
I think she's coming to the show tomorrow, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it sucks.
I talked to her online.
Do you?
She said that you actually told her to tell me that you got laid. And I was like, that is so, 15-year-old. That's cool, though.
No, I was like, should I tell Dave? And she's like, I want to tell him. I was like,
oh, it was her idea.
Yeah.
Cool. doing a prank?
Of course.
Yeah! So who are we going to call? I'm looking through the numbers now. Let me minimize this and look at what people are sending me from the chat room. People are trying to send me files.
You could get files through the Java or using the .exe for Merc.
I don't know if anything that I'm accepting is coming through. I'm just accepting. What's that?
You're rubbing off an angel. He's rubbing on the phone now.
Yeah, and just rubbing on the phone. No, you're not drinking beer, right?
No.
What are you drinking?
Chocolate milk.
Oh, healthy.
It's alright.
Oh, honey.
What?
Remember there's this girl who dropped this bottle of Snapple and then come up and touches me and tells me I'm it. Remember I was telling you that story?
No.
Okay, but anyhow.
Maybe you should start from the beginning.
So she came in the store one day and dropped the bottle of Snapple. And when I came over to clean it up, she comes over to me and touches me on the chest and goes, "You're it," and then walks away.
You know what? You forgot to mention that she's retarded.
Yeah, I was about to.
She was giving you the retard.
She comes up there and looks at me, and I didn't realize who she was at first. She goes, "How's my friend?" I'm going, "Who?" She goes, "You." And goes to me and hugs me and kisses me and walks away.
Really?
Yeah.
She thinks you're retarded like her.
Bitch!
Alright, that's it. I'm not accepting any more files. That's it. I'm closing them all out. People are just playing games now. People are sending me millions of files here. Okay, stop sending me files. This should be done through AIM before the program. If you have something to send me. Let me close all these out. Takes me 5 minutes just to get to the goddamn numbers. Okay. We can call up. I'll give you a couple names and you can tell me which sounds like a good one. Okay? Rocco Harriass, Bubba Tucker.
Without Bubba Tucker?
I don't know. Betty Booty?
Are we going to do something with the name, or are we going to do something just because they have a funny name?
Well, if we're not going to pick a name, we'll just do a random number. You want to do a random number? It'll probably be faster. I want to do the phone card.
Yeah, do a random number.
Okay. There's somebody here named Moon Virgin. Alright, this is some of the crappiest ass answering services I've ever heard.
Virgin Associates, may I help you?
Hi, I was wondering if there's a way to get, appointment scheduled.
No, you have to call the office on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
That was fucking good.
Yeah, the practice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cactus in there arbitrarily or something. Hey, I was listening to phonelosers.org. You know, they have their own 24-hour radio stream now.
The Phone Losers of America?
Yeah, Phone Losers, something like that.
Yeah.
And they were playing a call that was like a half hour long of just people calling into, it must have been like a local auction show where they're auctioning off like people's housewares, and everybody kept calling in to bid on the cactus. And it was you, over and over and over again. I wasn't sure if it was you or not, but I know it was you. How long ago was that?
When I first started, that's all I used to do.
Like 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, that was pre-anything.
Uh-huh.
When I had the little suction cup.
Oh, the little suction cup mic on the back of the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Connected to what, a microcassette?
No, but the sound jack on my Dell computer.
Oh, wow. That's high-tech.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded like Zach was in there, too, was he? Because he denies it.
I don't know.
It sounded just like Zach. But how did you manage to get so many people calling in that place?
Friends. A lot of them bored.
Are they like the other phone losers, or what?
No. It was friends of mine, and I guess we were big into pranking back in the day.
Back in the day, like 2 years ago.
And they all bought the little suction cup that was like $3.
They all did?
Mm-hmm.
And And then what did you do? You sent it to the phone losers or what?
I think one of them did. One of them was more into the scene. Well, I was just like into doing it.
Yeah.
And then they got me into the scene and shit. Yeah. Oh, and I recently saw the Atlantic Dimensions one with Sally, the video of the God channel.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I was in hysterics.
Isn't that great?
Oh my God.
That's the funniest thing.
The fact that they got on.
I know, they were trying to get me to call in too, and I was like too nervous, and I didn't know what to say, and I didn't think Joe could get past the screener.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to just call up and do a normal voice. I had to be goofy somehow.
I had throat cancer, and now my bird has throat cancer. And now God has throat cancer.
It goes tweet.
Let's try one more random before we go. Okay? May the gods of random pranks smile upon us, and we get a working number to a befuddled person.
I think I should tag this.
Hey, brothers.
Hello?
Yeah.
I got a call from this number earlier. They were talking to my son, and he said that all that they were saying was cactus over and over.
Cactus.
Yeah.
Over and over. Oh, okay. This is a diner, so I have no idea who could have called from there.
So who at the diner was fucking around with my son?
Oh, you mean someone was saying that to your son?
Yeah.
Well, this phone is normally just for people to get phone calls, just to take out orders from, and we don't really let anyone use the phone, so we have no idea. The only people here right now is the manager and us waitresses, and we've only been doing our job, you know what I mean?
Yeah, can I talk to the manager?
He's right here. Hold on 1 second.
Alright, Dave, talk now.
Hello? They hung up on us.
Did they really?
Damn.
She probably didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, she's been calling the whole time. Cactus.
Yeah.
Would you like milk in your cactus?
Dude.
She poor waitress. That was the Three Brothers Diner.
Was it really?
I dialed the number. I knew it was going to work. Hey, when you come up here, we're gonna have to stop for food at the Three Brothers Diner.
Yeah.
Too bad Roger's not there anymore. You can see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Three Brothers Diner is like right around the corner from the Empress.
Cool. We'll probably go there during the show. Like
Cool.
during a band that sucks.
Yeah.
Whenever there's time.
Have you ever been to Danbury before, or the Empress?
I've never been to the Empress, but I go to the mall all the time. I've been to a...
Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Keith says here's the best idea.
You can be the dad, and Andrew can be Maurice. You guys can go in there acting all. You can go in there acting all femininely.
You mean do a live action, a real live prank?
Yes, and I can videotape it with the camera.
And you'll videotape it?
I can be it with the little camera. With the camera.
We could do it. We could.
Saying he still can't sleep.
We could cut a hole in your book bag and position the camera so you just like point your bag, just like point your back at everybody. That won't be too conspicuous.
Yeah. And like, I'll probably be with a bunch of my friends, so. They can be like, all these kids were here, they were witnesses.
You know what's gonna happen?
What?
We're gonna be the pathetic old creepy guys hanging out with the little kids. I can't go.
Oh, dude.
You know, if you go to the website for Empress Ballroom, there's stuff in there about how it's supposedly haunted.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think they have like live webcams set up in the basement so you can watch for ghosts if you want.
That's really scary.
I'm not sure of the website. It might be empressballroom.com, but you do a Google search, you'll find it.
That's the only thing that scares me.
What, ghosts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think it's really haunted. I think it's just something they do for attention. I never really talked to Bill about it. I should though.
Well, I know that it's probably not even really haunted, but I think just ghosts in general are scary as hell.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
No?
I've seen odd reflections in my computer monitor, though.
What do you mean?
Like, it sounds cheesy, but like, the shape of a person, because I have mirrors directly behind me.
Uh-huh.
And I would just turn, and nothing would be there. I don't know.
That is too creepy. What would you see? Like a dark shape?
it was just the outline of a person. And, because, like, the sun hits the mirrors and there's always a glare. So it was a cutout of the glare. And, yeah, and nobody was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You weren't, like, on NyQuil and root beer or anything, were you?
No.
No? Wow. How old is your house?
It's been there since 73.
Has anybody ever died there?
Probably.
You don't know for sure?
No, there was a woman there, and she had like 7 kids. And I don't know.
She probably died in the house.
Probably. And our house is not really that big, and I don't really know how the hell you had like a lot of people. Because my room's not that big. It's like 11 by 11. And yeah, probably good.
My sister's house, I think, is haunted because her house is no lie. My sister married somebody who has he does contracting for the mob.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't say that he's involved with the mob, but he is somebody that if the mob needs an electrical job, they call him to do it. So he gets paid very, very well to just do the job and ask no questions of what's going on while he's working on their shit.
Yeah.
And they bought a very big house that used to be, it's a 4-story house that used to be a hospital.
That's fucked up.
The ground floor is like a basement and a bomb shelter.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And there's, it's 4 stories, and it used to be like a mini hospital. Like a doctor's office / hospital. And several people over the years died in there because it was running for like 50 years.
So you know someone died in that?
Yeah. And there are parts of the house that they haven't worked on yet because there's 4 stories. They worked on, you know, the bottom floor, and they worked on the upstairs where they live. But then there's also an attic, and then there's, like, one big room at the top of the house.
Yeah.
So, I went up there before, and it looks like an abandoned house up there. They haven't done anything with it. There's nothing stored up there or anything.
That's weird.
And I was up there, and, of course, there's dust everywhere when you move things. And I thought I saw the dust move as if something had walked past.
Yeah.
Like the light was coming in through the upstairs window. And, like, it looked like the dust was disturbed by something other than me.
Yeah.
But it could be a draft from the window, probably.
Yeah, it could have been. It's things like that that just make you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always try to rationalize everything and come up with the scientific answer. It was the wind coming in through the window.
Yeah.
Not really some...
But then, like, there was no wind. Like, you didn't feel anything, and then you're like, what the hell?
Well, I didn't think of it at the time to go check the window for, like, a draft.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to let you go because we don't seem to be having any luck with the prank calls. Okay, I'll talk to you soon, man.
Later.
Bye-bye. That'd be cool. But, you know, I probably would be really embarrassed to be hanging out with a bunch of Andrew's friends because to them I'm like the sorry old guy hanging out with the young kids. You would be too, but just not as bad as me. You're gonna be 25. You're 10 years older than them. But that would be a good idea if I went in there as like Andrew, or if Andrew acted retarded, and I was his dad and acted like I was beating him up or like smacking him around or something. Yeah, you know, it probably is against the law just to pretend something like that, you know? You want me to do that, honey? I was planning on doing that. Let me play a bit and then I'll cook dinner. Well, I'll come help. I'll cut up the lettuce and the tomato and get the cheese and everything ready, okay? I can do that, right? And what do I play? I'm going to play... I tried downloading some stuff before the program. This is probably Ted Webb. Hey!
Oh, God.
Ted, you're like one of my cats. You know when the cats haven't meowed in a while, like you wake them up and they look up at you and their mouth opens and no sound comes out?
Yeah, they're like... crazy like that, yeah.
Oh yeah, kids are like
germs home.
kids are like little walking infectious diseases, covered in snot and bacteria.
Yeah, they like rub their hands all over their nose and they come up and give you a nice big hug.
Yeah, isn't that sweet? Let me go back to the chat room so I can see what's going on. Somebody ought to go to the Pindar room on Yahoo and tell them that we're talking about them here. Tell them to broadcast it through the Yahoo chat. Or, you know what? Somebody go to the Yahoo chat and broadcast the show as we're going on, and we'll talk about Pindar.
Please, that'd be cool.
We'll drive him insane. And then we'll call him.
What do you mean drive him insane? He's already made that trip.
But you know how he's freaking out about your call last week. You called and all you said is there's been some radiation leakage or something, and he thinks there's a government conspiracy, and I don't know. He's just off the wall. He played it in the chat room, and then he's acting like he's going to have a stroke, like he's so shocked.
Oh, wow.
He's just completely insane. So I would recommend against calling him, because you weren't privy to what happened last night, but we had some fun at his expense for quite a while last night. And Hellbringer called him 3 times and gave his name and address and phone number out in the chat room.
Oh, shit.
But we had fun. So, had you ever heard of the Alexa site?
No, I hadn't.
You had never heard of it before?
No, I hadn't, and I noticed that my website had lost.
From the Alexa bot, right? The crawler?
It says like my page had been viewed like 700,000 less times than it did 6 months prior.
I don't know how accurate that part of the information is. You know?
Yeah.
Because mine says I'm down like 1.6 million hits, and that means that at some point I would have been like in the 0 to 1 million range. And I know it's never been that high. I know we've never been up there, but maybe it's just technology they're still working on. I don't know.
I know that like when I like took a whole bunch of shit off the site for a while, then the hits dropped dramatically, and then ever since I put stuff back, I put the downloads back, now the traffic is building again.
Yeah. Dang, you sound like a completely different person. Oh, I feel for you, man. How are you medicating?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
What are you taking for it?
Well, I was taking Claritin, but shit's like $2 a pill.
Claritin is for colds?
Well, it's an decongestant and an antihistamine, so it like clears everything out.
Oh, better than over-the-counter stuff?
Well, they offer it over-the-counter now.
Oh, they do?
It's just really expensive.
Yeah.
But it's like crack for colds. It works really well.
Well, cool.
Yeah. Great.
Plus, you're in California. You know, it's warm.
Well, it's not that warm. It was warm today, but for a while there it wasn't. I don't know. People at my work are sick, too.
Oh.
Like last year I caught 0 colds, and this year I got 3. So I don't know what that's all about.
Damn. You got to name them like they do with tornadoes. Start with the A's and the B's and the C's. So, are we making calls tonight, or are you not up to it tonight?
No, I want to make some calls.
Okay, cool. Ted, that's what I love about you, Ted. You're always in the mood. You never say, oh, I don't feel like pranking. Ted's always like, sure. Because, Ted, I think you and me, more than a lot of prankers out there, really enjoy pranking people.
Yeah, just fucking with people's fun.
Yeah. We know Blackout doesn't enjoy it anymore. Zach doesn't seem to enjoy it anymore, but we still like it.
I haven't heard Zach's new calls yet. I downloaded them, but
I have a couple I was going to play, one, perhaps 2 of them later tonight. And I haven't heard them yet, because I downloaded them like while I was on my lunch today. That's when I told you about them. But he's hiding them inside the blog now. That's very tricky. It's clever, I suppose. He's just afraid of getting in trouble for doing the pranks and losing his good job, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know if doing pranks would lose you your job. I mean, you'd have to work for like a really small business or something like that.
I think he just wants people to take him seriously, you know? If people find out about
this... I'm afraid
this...
of people taking me seriously. Like, last week, you know, it's like, I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm just trying to do my job well, and I had two interviews with the vice president in 2 weeks, and she's like, you know, what do you want to do in 10 years? Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to... And it's like, I'm 27 years old, lady. Leave me alone. before you start throwing the dollar signs at me and taking away all my personal time, wait till I'm 40 or 50.
You mean she was interviewing you for promotion?
Yeah, she wants.
Awesome.
She wants me to be, she wants me to climb, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of in grad school now, and I'll climb later. But I didn't say that to her. I was like,
awesome. I need to break in for a moment here to thank one of the listeners. Thank you, Mr. Peepers. I got your donation, and I love you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Telethon.
Yeah, raise money for KDK. Seriously, all kidding aside.
Well, at least you're honest, and you say that the money will go to
I left work today, and I had to go buy a phone card and beer, of course, and a pack of cigarettes, just so I could do the show, and that's expensive. No, seriously.
Zach said fuck you at some point, but it was before we started talking about it, so I don't know.
Zach is... Oh, I didn't realize Zach is here. Hello, Zach. I haven't been a good host. I haven't been paying attention
I think that's why he started using vulgarity. He's like, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
See if you'd notice him.
Oh, man. And I still have to confirm my account before I can get that money.
Yeah, just the two of them are talking about me.
Okay, here's an email I have from Raw Milk. These are some old ladies who are either irritable, out of it, annoying, or some combination of the three, and I think you might enjoy talking to them. Maybe Edgar could try hooking up. So we got Betty, Alisa, Anne, and then an old man who can get very easily pissed off and rude, Sheldon.
This is awesome.
Do you want Betty, Alisa, Anne, and Sheldon? I know, this is great work, because not only are these, like, working numbers, we know that they work, but we know they're all angry old people. I don't know, how did he find, like, angry old people? He must have a job where he can see people's names.
Maybe he, like, works for Social Security.
Yeah, maybe he works for unemployment.
To find somebody who works for Social Security.
He's in retail, and he gets people's numbers off their credit cards. Like I've been known to do. And look them up just to prank them because they were an asshole to you. Okay.
Sheldon.
You want to call Sheldon first, the old man?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. We gotta ask Anne if she's playing with her pussy.
Hello? Hello? Is Sheldon there?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Okay. Just waiting for that minute.
Now, who you want?
Sheldon, please.
Huh?
Sheldon?
Sheldon.
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 Yes.
There's no Sheldon lives here. This is Annie Keynes.
Oh. Did he used to live there?
What?
Did he used to live there?
Do I still live here?
Yes.
Annie Keynes.
Anne, how are you doing, dear? It's Ed. It's Ed. Anne, you remember me. I haven't talked to you in so long.
Who am I talking to?
This is Ed. Edgar.
Edgar who?
Rosenthal. You remember.
Huh?
Back in 62. You remember. It's been a long time.
What's your name?
Rosenthal. I'm a friend of Ernie.
Hmm?
Ernie Rosenthal.
Oh, Annie Keynes.
I know. You remember that time I fell down and broke my hip in 62?
No, I don't remember.
How are you doing? You don't sound so good. What's wrong?
Well, after all, I'm 84 years old.
I'm 87 myself. God bless us.
Well, I'm 84. I'm a widow. I live by myself. And I just don't know who I'm talking to.
How are you liking the single life? Because I'm single myself, and I'm loving it.
Oh. I haven't been single since I was 25, and I've been single for 5 years since Jill passed away. You remember Jill?
No. I was Annie Whitmer before.
I remember.
Then I married Paul Keene, and Paul Keene died many years ago, and I'm a widow.
Yes, I remember. I was a friend through work, with Paul.
Oh, what'd you say your name was?
Ed Rosenthal.
Oh, I don't recall any name by that.
Well, maybe I have the wrong Annie Keene.
Well, I was Annie Hoff for many years, and I was an Annie Whitmer, and he divorced me, and then I married Paul Keene, and he passed away.
You don't have very good luck, do you? Same as me.
No, I don't have very good luck.
Well, Jack, are you sure you dialed the right number?
I dialed the right number. I didn't dial no number.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't call nobody.
Did you call and say that,
Huh?
Did you call and say you had found my glasses?
No, Jack, we were calling Annie because I thought she was my friend, but I think maybe I have the wrong person.
Yeah, I believe you do. I believe you do.
Well, see, what happened was, I am fitted with a device that protects me from allergens because I was born without an immune system. And it's difficult for me to dial the phone.
Well, it's called the bubble. Just face facts. Don't pussyfoot around.
I thought you wouldn't call it that anymore, and it really offends me when people use the word bubble because
okay, it's a spherical plastic mobile environment. I know. Okay, it's a bubble.
Okay.
Well, Annie, I'm sorry that we bothered you, but I'm happy that we gave you a laugh.
Okay.
And you take care of yourself.
Are you still looking for?
I'm not looking for anybody.
Okay, you take care. Maybe we'll go out for coffee sometime.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I didn't want to be mean to her.
Yeah.
See, I dialed the wrong number. I was looking at the wrong one. We dialed the one right above her. We called Ann.
Oh.
That was Ann. It was my screw up, but she was a nice old lady.
Yeah.
See, it's possible to have a prank call that's not, really mean and nasty.
Oh, yeah. We don't usually get that. I mean, it's only with, what is it, Jeff Williams, or what the hell's his name?
David Williams. Have we called who?
I don't want to call him. It sounds like he's dying.
Seriously, he gets worse every time we call, and it's just like, remember when we called Mr. O'Rourke and he started getting worse and worse? It's the same thing all over again, and it's just sad.
Yeah, it's Mr. O'Rourke all over again.
What? I'm not the cause.
You're the cause.
I'm the cause.
Cause of death.
Now, that would be a great idea for a prank call movie, for a horror movie. People that we prank call just die.
Watch, like 5 years later.
It's like The Ring 3.
In 5 years, we're going to have Mr. O'Rourke's family is going to sue us. You killed our Francis.
No, they had left him to die in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't. Well, doesn't mean they would have looked to profit from his death.
Yeah. Well, we know that KDK will never be successful or turn a profit, so we don't have to worry about anybody trying to get any money out of us. This is not minced words here, but
Mr. O'Rourke.
That's awesome. It's great that people donate money, but buy stuff too. The CDs are really cheap.
Money.
The CDs are really cheap, and I send them out right away. So, and you can probably even haggle with me if you send me an email, like the guy from Prank Call Central did. Prank Call Central sells our first and our fifth CD because those are the ones that I sent him for free. He's selling them on his website. And I don't know if it's been all this time, it's been like a year and a half or 2 years, and he still hasn't sold those same two CDs, or if he's selling bootlegs.
Yeah, I don't know. How does he do that? I mean, people send him, does he send you like a commission or something?
No, he buys them from me and then he sells them. Like he bought them from me for $5, and he'll probably sell them for $10.99.
Oh, that's how it does it.
So he makes a nice little profit, and I make $5.
Oh, okay. I thought like he had some kind of arrangement.
No. So when people buy them from him, theoretically he would contact me and get more, but I don't know if he's doing that or just buying. Everybody go to Prank Call Central and buy a KDK CD, so I can know
whether to order more.
Yeah. See if he orders more or not. Anyway, let's try. Who was next on the list here?
Well, we're gonna do Sheldon.
Let's go back to the one we wanted to do the first time. I'm gonna mute the mic and tell you his last name. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you got it? Just in case it comes up. Okay. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna call. Ian took a long time to answer.
You have reached 207. We cannot take your call at this time. Please leave a message and we will...
Hello?
No messages.
Oh, I got in.
End of messages.
And he didn't have any, because he's a lonely old Sheldon Tater.
No raw milk joined chat room.
Raw milk! I love raw milk. He's the guy who donated these numbers, and he's also a kind and generous donator to KDK.
Sweet.
I'm not keeping an eye on the chat room right now because I'm looking at these numbers here. Okay, we got Betty and Aletha.
Alicia.
No, it's Aletha.
Aletha.
Aletha, yeah. That's a weird one.
Oh,
come on.
Where do these people live? Probably really late.
717. What is that?
Oh.
It's like 2 in the morning. We're calling old people.
Yeah, but they don't have enough trouble sleeping.
That's a fallacy, because old people are always complaining that they have a hard time going to sleep, but as you get older, your body needs less sleep.
Less sleep, right.
So if you're 60, you only need 4 hours. Don't sweat it that you can't sleep anymore, you know?
Don't sleep.
Yeah. You want to try Betty? Last one.
Let's call Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo? Oh, you want to use the Miss Cleo soundboard, you mean?
No, I mean, we should call, like, a free psychic one.
Can you get a number?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
No, they were getting conference numbers with stolen credit cards. I mean,
oh, really? Is that what they were doing?
Yeah. That's like go to jail shit.
Holy shit. Well, I hope they all got... You know, usually hasn't been out for a while. They disappeared, but you know who popped up? Hectic. You ever hear of hectic.org? Well, of course.
So you sent me the link, but yeah, it was the first time I had heard of it.
Oh, you hadn't heard of him? He's got a ton of prank calls up there. But he's very cruel. His calls always come off as, like, too mean to me. You know? I listen to his show. He does a live internet radio show on Thursdays at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, I believe.
Uh-huh.
So everyone out there can tune in if they want. That'd be cool. I can't say if he's good or bad because I didn't have enough time to listen to him, because when I was trying to listen, he was playing rap, so I was like, I'm not listening to this.
Miss Cleo's the only one who has, like, a free 10-minute thing.
Okay.
Trying to find her website.
I thought her ass was in jail. No?
Well, I don't know. What did she go to jail for? Oh, someone sued Miss Cleo.
It's okay. Oh, we have a whole bag of cheese. Okay. I thought we didn't have enough.
I don't know if it's time.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, my God.
FTC charges Miss Cleo with deceptive advertising, billing, and collection practices.
There you go. That's why I think her ass might be in jail.
Miss Cleo psychic hotline for giving.
You know what? You probably shouldn't call her because they're so sneaky that there's probably some, like, fucked up way they charge you.
Now I was thinking if I use a calling card then.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would work.
How could they bill a calling card?
They can't.
They'll probably ask you for a credit card number.
Yep, the probably first thing they say.
Cleo's
Your
gone.
name and your credit card number, please.
Yeah. Your first name only and your credit card, please.
Yeah. Call me now for your free reading.
That sounds like an Irish Miss Cleo.
Yeah, I know, right? My Jamaican accent sounds almost Irish.
Do it again.
Hello, darling. Call me for your free reading.
See, that is Irish. You understand it like an Irish guy character. Like a drunken Irishman who always wants to fight people. I'm going to have to let you go so I can eat my dinner, Ted, so let's hurry up and call a Bubba or something.
Alright, well, I'm going to try and call
Luang Duong or Bubba or Pindar or something.
Well, Pindar's off limits.
Yeah. Pindar is one of those over-exaggerating people. Just gets bent out of shape about the dumbest stuff. And I still have one more little old lady call, so maybe I'll do that.
You want to just call one of the old ladies you have?
It's the last little old lady, so when you click over and dial her.
Alright.
Hello, this is Betty. Oh shit, honey, go get the door before it falls. Shit. Fuck, there it goes! Hurry up!
What's happening?
Hello?
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 Hi, who's this?
Ted.
Ted?
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Jack. How are you?
Oh, yeah, good.
What's all that noise there?
Oh, yeah, who is that?
No, I'm having trouble hearing you. What's all the noise?
Oh, this is birthday. It's your birthday.
A birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Whose birthday?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Who is that?
Is it your birthday?
No, this is my brother's birthday.
Oh, okay. What did you buy him?
I'm sorry?
What did you buy him?
Just like shoes for him or something?
Okay, can you put him on the phone? I'm his friend Jack. I want to wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, so who is that? Your name is Jack?
Yeah, I'm a friend of his. I want to wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, so who are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you put him on the phone?
I'm sorry?
I want to wish him happy birthday.
Alright, thanks. Did I know you before?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You know, this is really funny, this game you're playing.
Who is that? I don't remember.
Okay, you can stop it. You know who I am.
Oh, sorry, that's okay. I don't know.
Do you remember in San Francisco?
San Francisco?
Yeah, do you remember at the Castro Bar?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you remember that.
So how did you know my phone number?
You gave it to me.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, but I know it was your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, you want to go out sometime?
Huh?
Do you want to go out again?
Oh. I never seen your face, so...
Well, I mean, it was dark, but...
All right. Oh, yeah.
So, how are you? You never would doubt me. Huh?
Where did you call from?
I'm calling from San Francisco.
Oh, it's San Francisco?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
So how come you didn't invite me to your birthday?
I'm sorry?
Why didn't you invite me to your birthday? Are you afraid?
Because I know your phone number. So how can I invite you to my birthday? I didn't know your phone number.
Have you told your parents that you have a boyfriend yet?
No. I have a girlfriend, not boyfriend.
You didn't tell me you had a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
You're cheating on me.
What? Who is that?
You're cheating on me.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can hear you. Hello?
You know, I'm just so sick of you. You tell me one thing in person and then...
You lost him on that. He hung in there a long time and it got really quiet really fast. Did you notice? Everybody just shut up really quick. They're probably all like standing around staring at him on the phone. I was gonna have Ed come in and sing happy birthday.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Yeah, but it would have ended the call though, probably. So
I ended it anyway, so...
I didn't want to ruin it. Anyway, Ted, I'm going to let you go because my taco is getting cold.
Fine as usual. Alright, okay, bye later. Bye.
And Ted, feel free to call back in later if you wish, but I have to take a break here now because I'm going to eat my food and I'm going to play some stuff for you to listen to. Hopefully it won't suck too much. What do I play that doesn't suck?
Pharmacy.
Yes. Could I speak to someone regarding a question as to contraception?
What is your question?
Well, I don't want to talk too loud here. I have my girlfriend in the other room, and I was just wondering, I don't have any condoms or any type of vaginal cream or foam or anything, and I was wondering, I took a piece of that, the stuff that the newspapers come in, that bag, and I cut a piece of it off, and I'm using a tourniquet. Is that effective as far as warding off unwanted pregnancy?
Oh, are you serious?
I'm dead serious, and I don't want to talk too loud here.
Okay, if you don't want any possibility of impregnating her, you don't want.
Well, you're telling me, because I'll tell you, she's a very, very ugly person.
Don't touch her then.
Well, that's the problem. In order for us, she's insisting that I do this. And I just was wondering.
Hey, sir, you can say no just as well as she can.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I want to say no. But my question is, now that I've maintained an adequate erection, is there anything around the kitchen, perhaps, that I could use in lieu of a condom?
No, sir.
Maybe a glad alligator bag or a
no.
saran-wrap tinfoil?
Nothing.
Maybe a balloon?
No, sir.
What if I pull out?
What?
What if I pull out? I think coitus interruptus. If right before...
Oh, that's not safe either.
Well, God. What if...
Abstinence is going to be the only sure way.
What about other forms of information or copulation, like anal intercourse? Is there any way, for example, of an errant sperm finding its way to the vaginal os?
Sir, these are just not questions you should be asking a pharmacist.
Well, I saw this commercial, and there was an old lady who had drank poison, and she called you.
Okay, poison control we can handle.
Now, if a woman can call you...
This kind of a question, sir,
after she's had poison. Well, put it this way. The amount of semen that's building up in me right now is really almost like a poison. And if I don't eradicate it soon, I'm going to blow up. So my question is very simply this.
Hold on a minute.
Sure.
Can I help you?
Yes. I was talking to somebody regarding contraception. I was put on hold.
No.
Yes, I was wondering if there was anything I could use for a safe and effective contraception in lieu of a condom. She had suggested to me that the condom pretty much was the best way. But I was wondering, I one time bought the Noxonol 9, and I was wondering, I understand that's very effective.
It's not as effective as a condom, but it would be a second choice.
Well, the only problem is that I was explaining, and I feel like a fool here. I hope you don't mind me calling you, but I saw this commercial where this old lady drank poison and called you. I figured, well, hell, if you know about poison, you gotta know this. Is there anything I could use around the house that could be a substitute for an Noxonol 9? Shaving cream,
no, nothing.
Vinaigrette, Dijon mustard, anything along those lines?
No, there is not.
What about driveway gravel?
No, I've got to go. I have a doctor waiting. Okay?
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Hello? Hey, what's taking so long to answer the phone? 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so? What does that got to do with anything? No. What are you doing tonight? Nothing. You want to go out and drink a few beers? What? You want to go out and drink a few beers? This is Eric. Eric who? Aladucci. You're real fucking funny. What? Hey, don't get stupid. No, you don't get stupid. No, shut up, you goddamn backwoods fuck. Yeah, you listen to me. You come out here. You shut up. Yeah. I'll come out there. Come out here, you motherfucker. No, take it easy, pal. I'm just asking you if you want to go out and drink a beer. I ain't trying to come on to you, you fucking faggot. See here, you know what your problem is? My problem is you fucking calling my goddamn house at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. No, you shut up for a minute, bitch. trying to fucking lie on her. Here's what's wrong. Here's what's wrong. You're so used to having Daddy touch you. No, you're so used to having your fucking ass kicked. You're too big of a fucking man to come out and do something like this in fucking daylight. Hey, don't get your panties in a bunch, little man. Yeah, there's no master power for Eric. Understand what I'm saying now? Hey, what's wrong with him?
Who is this?
What's wrong with him, sweetheart? Why is he getting hold up?
Come on, let's go. Who is this? Why do you want to find out who it is?
What's wrong with him, honey?
No, there was a guy called me at 4 o'clock in the morning for me. Who is this?
This is Eric. What's wrong with that guy? How come he's getting all like crazy on the phone? Does he need some medication?
Eric who?
What Gucci I told you?
Eric who?
How many times do I gotta tell you?
I can't hear you.
Put Jim Bob back on the phone.
What did you say?
I said put Jim Bob on the phone.
Did you ask for me?
Would you shut up and put Jim Bob on the phone? Hey, put Jim Bob on the phone. Let me tell you something, you little son of a bitch. You don't fuck with a backwoods boy, because I will bury your ass and I'll never find you. All that I say is where you get a chance, you bring your big ass on out here. Hey, that woman sounds pretty hot. Put her back on the phone. Yeah, we seem to have got disconnected. Yeah, well, motherfucker, I'll take you to hell with me, so come on out.
Party has privacy director and does not accept unidentified calls. To allow this person to see the name and number of the phone you are calling from, please press 1. Or to identify yourself by recording your name, press 2. At the tone, say your name or the company you represent. When you have finished, please press 1. Now trying to connect. Please hold. Please continue to hold while we try to connect you.
I don't know. Yeah, who's going to really take that call? Brilliant.
We are still trying to connect you. Please hold.
I want to hear that again. That was brilliant.
Now trying to connect. Please hold. When you have finished, please press 1. Now trying to connect. Please hold.
I love it.
Please continue to hold while we try to connect you. We are still trying to connect you. Please hold.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, is Amy there?
You have the wrong number.
Is my granddaughter there? This is Jason, Amy's grandfather.
Yeah, I understand. What number were you calling?
I had my nurse down for me.
Can I speak to your nurse? Is she there?
She's not in the room right now.
Well, there's no one named Amy here, and if I can talk to your nurse, I can find out what number she called.
I think it's on a piece of paper. Let me grab that real quick.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, here it is. This is right.
That's the number you called. That's my number, but there's no one named Amy here.
Yeah, that's the number I gave my nurse to dial. Is that this number?
Is it area code?
Oh, yes.
Well, this is my house, and I don't have anyone named Amy, and I don't think I'm kin to you, so that means that it's not your granddaughter's house.
That's odd. I wonder why Amy would lie.
I don't know. Did she leave you that number and say that's where she was going to be?
Yeah. it's her birthday today, and she said she was going to go out with some friends.
Yeah, well, I don't have, I mean, I have grown children. My daughters are 25 and 27, and I have a 20-year-old son, and that's all that's here. And, I mean, nobody's here. No Amy.
Oh, Amy just turned 21, and...
But I don't know, but my son lives in Knoxville. He's at school, so she wouldn't be here. Now, he doesn't have any, to my knowledge, there's no girls named Amy. I mean, he has a girlfriend, but her name's not Amy, so I don't know why she would have given you this number either.
Yeah, is your son named Brad?
No.
Oh, okay. She said she was going to meet up with a Brad and his friend.
No, my son's named David, and like I said, he's in Knoxville.
Yeah. Brad and his friend David. So I
don't know. I don't know any Brad, and my son does not have a friend named Brad.
Oh, he doesn't have a friend named Brad.
No.
Oh. So you're not covering up for her, are you?
No, I promise. I swear.
Okay.
I am not. I'm a mother. I would not cover up for kids who was lying to a parent or a grandparent. I don't know an Amy. My son doesn't know an Amy as far as I know. There's no one here but my husband and me, and I don't know where Amy is, but she's not here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You being a parent, I mean, what would you do in this situation?
I don't think there's much you can do until Amy goes home, or whatever, because unless she has a cell phone that you could call, I don't know.
No, she can't have a cell phone.
Well, all I think you can do is wait for her to return home and then ask her where she was, because she's not at this number. I don't even know where she got this number from.
Yeah, I mean, she might have random or...
Could be. I don't know. But like I said, my son, to my knowledge, does not have any friends named Amy that he would have given this number to.
And you said your son was David.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's, like I said, he's 20 and he's in Knoxville, and he's certainly not here. And he doesn't have a friend named Brad. So I don't know where she got the number from.
Yeah.
I would certainly wait for her to come home and try to find out where she was.
Yeah, I mean, so you want me to call you when she gets back?
No, I don't think that's necessary. I think you just need to find out when she gets back. But I mean, I don't know her, so I don't need to know about it.
Well, but you're involved in it.
No, I'm not. No,
I know she needs to apologize to you about giving out your phone number. I mean, look at the inconvenience she has caused you.
Well, it's not that inconvenient. If you want to have her call me and apologize, that's fine. Otherwise, I don't really care. Just tell her don't give out my phone number anymore.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind if I told her to apologize? I would forsake a principle. Want her to do it.
Well, that's fine. If you want her to do that, that's fine. She can do that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you.
I'm sorry you don't know where she is, but, she's 21. This is her birthday. She's 21. She's probably out with friends going to a bar somewhere, is my guess.
She shouldn't be going to a bar.
No, but she's 21, and now she's legal, so she probably is. That's my guess, and she may not have wanted you to know that. But, I mean, that's just, as the parent of 3 children, that would be my guess as to where she was on her 21st birthday.
Your children became alcoholics when they were 21?
No, they did not become alcoholics.
Oh.
I'm just saying that now that she's legal and she can drink legally, she probably, I think my children all went to a bar on their 21st birthday.
Oh.
They were not living at home then, they were away at school, but it wouldn't surprise me to find out that's where she was if this is her 21st birthday. But I don't know her, so I don't know that. I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea because I don't know who she is. But, I wouldn't be surprised if you find out that's where she was.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. She's 21.
She's 21, and that's normally what 21-year-olds do on their birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good luck. I hope you found her.
Thank you.
I'm sure she'll be home in a little while, or tomorrow anyway.
Tomorrow?
Later tonight? I don't know. She'll be home.
Okay. Well,
okay, good luck.
If she comes home late, I'll have her call you tomorrow morning.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a good evening.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was crazy. Did you hear that? She was so gullible.
And that was ComedyThinkTank.com, as I'm supposed to refer to it now, I believe. ComedyThinkTank.com. You'll find the prank calls in the prank blog. Hidden in there. Very sneaky, sneaky. You lost your cigarettes? You can smoke mine, you know. They're not strong enough for you. I just love, like, the strange mumblings and sounds that Thurston does. Just aside from the talking, just like, you know? I love it, but maybe it's just me. Anyway, Josh ought to be calling in any moment now with Monkey Richie on the line so that we can make some prank calls. So that's something to look forward to. And I'm done with my tacos. And I finished my first beer of the night. We're going to need a lighter. Rachel says, who the bejesus is David Williams? And David Williams, he's somebody that Atlantic Dimensions pranked and they got a good reaction, so he's like become a regular. And they all sit around their telephone and they celebrate our calls and they have fun and they stay on the line with us for 45 minutes and they won't hang up. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hi. I was just trying to order pizza. I don't know who you are. Why you intern at the pizza man's house?
What would you like in your pizza?
I don't want any cheese. I don't like that cheese stuff. So basically, I just want some bread with some tomato sauce, if you can do that.
Okay, do you want me to cook it, or do you want like raw dough? You can dip it in the sauce.
I like the raw dough. I like to make little figurines, like the 2-7 dough balls, eat them up.
I've made a dough penis before.
Have you now?
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm good.
Josh, your parents booted you off the computer. They're not going to command that you're on the phone?
I'm in the basement.
So they're awake, but they just don't know that you're down there with the phone?
Nope.
So what happens if they go down there?
Well, my mom's asleep and my dad just went to bed, so they won't be coming down here.
Raw Milk, there was no Atlantic Dimension show last night. I'm reacting to the chat room. Well, I guess if you consider what happened in Pindar's room, a show, I guess there was a show. I recorded most of it from when I was in there.
He's so full of it. Yeah. He's not calling Homeland Security.
He's calling Homeland Security.
No, he's like, oh, I called Los Alamos.
Los Alamos is where they developed the atom bomb. Right?
What does that have to do with, like, turning people in? So stupid.
Mm-hmm. If he calls somebody up and starts talking about Los Alamos and what is it? Homeland Security?
Yeah.
They're just going to lock his ass up for the last remaining year of his life.
He said from now on when people call him, they're directed to the police station.
Well, they were. Last night, anyway. I don't know about now. Did I ever dial him directly?
I don't know.
Because I know I called him on the Atlantic Dimension show.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
But I don't remember who dialed. Richie, who dialed? Richie?
Who?
Oh.
That's Aaron.
Oh, it's Aaron this time. Oh, Aaron.
Yeah. I was just listening to the show.
I'm so used to Richie calling in. You guys sound a lot alike, too.
Do we?
Yeah, that's why he can do Sally so well.
Oh. Well, listen to the show. It's like
I'm like 3 minutes behind or something. I was listening to myself call in.
It's a delay. Yeah, it's a little confusing if you try to listen. Sometimes the delay is bad. Tonight, apparently, it's pretty bad.
I was also downloading stuff too, so I'm probably behind because of that.
Could be, I suppose. I'm not sure how that works. So, who do we feel like calling tonight? Do you guys have anybody in mind in particular?
Well, I went to People Pages and I found a number for Ozzy Osbourne in California. I don't know if it's going to be him, but it's worth giving it a shot, I think.
You think Ozzy is even his real name?
I'm sure that's what he goes by, like in his documents and stuff.
Yeah, well, we can give it a try. Who's going to dial? I need to dial?
Yeah, I can't get out.
Okay, so let me get my pad. Hubbard was all mad that somebody opted access.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? Hello?
Yes.
I just want to know. I wanted to unsubscribe, and I don't like to lift weights anymore, and I'm 72, and if you can stop sending your magazines, I'd really appreciate it. And stop calling my house, want me to resubscribe every 6 months.
Okay, then.
So you'll do that for me? You'll unsubscribe me?
Oh, I'll do that.
Oh, also, I wanted to order something before I unsubscribe. Will you do that for me?
I think we lost her already.
No, sir.
That didn't sound like Ozzy.
Probably like their maid or something like that.
You think that's really their phone number?
Well, I mean, there's probably not that many other Ozzy Osbournes in the world.
Well, it could be like somebody who's a huge Ozzy fan, and they have themselves listed in the phone book as Ozzy to avoid paying for an unlisted number.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay, let me see the numbers that are coming in here. We got Mary Hoover from Raw Milk. That must be another little old lady, because he's the one giving us all the little old ladies tonight.
So I have another number here too. It's this guy.
Okay.
He's like in all these like old time game shows and stuff. He's got like a weird name.
What's his name?
Orson Bean.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
You know who Orson Bean was? The voice of Bilbo Baggins in the Hobbit cartoon.
Yeah.
That's what I know him as.
I got his number.
He's got a cool voice.
We called him last week, but there was no answer.
Okay, well, let me take you off the air.
Alright.
He's listed there?
Yeah.
But what would even make you think of Orson Bean to look him up? He's like 7.
I always watch the old game shows and stuff, and
oh, okay. He's so far out of the loop.
Yeah. I'm sure no one knows of him.
Okay, what's a good line from The Hobbit you could call him using?
I have no clue.
You're showing not pause.
You should call him and say, I used to watch him back in the 50s. Or something like that, and that your time.
Well, who's going to do it?
Sally should do it.
Yeah, because Sally was alive in the 60s. It's got to be like Edgar or Sally or something. Somebody who's like young in the 60s.
What is Sally supposed to do?
Dad, I'm a big fan of yours. I used to watch you all the time.
What game shows was he on? Like the match game and stuff?
Yeah, he was on there. Another one called Tell the Truth.
Uh-huh.
And all those black and white ones. He's on a few of them.
You watch the Game Show Network?
Yeah.
Luckily we don't get that, or I'd be watching it all day probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll click over. We'll call Orson Bean.
Cool.
Do more calling Orson. More calling Orson. Come in, Orson. You guys there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh well, you think you could at least afford it? Somebody just hit. Wow. I'm sitting here in my chair and something just hit me in the back. There's a cat toy. The cat just hit me with like a little mouse. Hey, here. Oh fuck. It just knocks the cable box off the TV to go get it.
We should try William Hung again.
Yeah.
He was on TV. I saw him on my show. They had him on there singing.
Yeah. You think? I don't think I'll pick up the phone.
He picked up from it one time, but if you don't want to, it's alright.
He picked up one time for you?
Yeah. It was a relay call, though.
Oh, man. That was your one shot.
Yeah.
And you made a relay call. Somebody tried to relay call me the other night. Was that you?
No, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
Okay. What is Williams?
You want to call William?
I didn't keep Williams' number, so I'm going to have to take it from you again. Let me put you on mute. Okay. Well, give it a try. It's in California, right? So it's still early.
Yep. I'm going to do this thing where you're my mom and it's my birthday and you want him to sing for me.
Sure.
And I'll do James and stuff, yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
Phone.
Maybe he's listening.
He's getting them record contracts.
Yeah. Just like Mrs. Miller did. Okay.
He doesn't realize that people are just like laughing at him. He thinks he's like actually like, you know.
You think he's getting full of himself?
Well, I mean, like, he doesn't understand, like, when he gets, like, put on shows that people will want him there just because he looks funny and they think it's funny because he's, like, you know, 5 foot.
Yeah.
Chinese guy singing.
He looks like he might be a little retarded.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah.
Really bad buck teeth and...
Okay, I'll read a couple names and you can tell me which one catches your ear, okay?
Okay.
We got Shabbat Yan Israel, Harry Thumper, Ufo Butt Up, Amos Twat, Ken Iwatate, Bubba Tucker, Norbert Butlieri. None of these are catching you?
Try a foreigner, I'm going to do something.
Okay, which one looks like a foreigner? We'll try...
One that sounded like Indian.
Shabbat Gan Israel?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys look up your site on Alexa? You there?
Hello. You've reached Garifar Educational Center. Thank you for calling. Your call is important to us. Please leave your name and phone number. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling with Area 51. We just got a report that you guys got a brown roll bean tied up in the back of your house, so you guys can call back at 1-800. We hear from you. Thanks.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Vicky Virgin, Shawnee Pussy, Molly Smells, Pauline Smells. We tried Molly. We haven't tried Pauline Smells. Moon Virgin, Kenny Dumbass.
We'll call Pauline.
Pauline Smells? Okay.
Or she smells.
I can't come to the phone right now, but please leave your name and short message. And yeah, thank you. Bye.
Hi, this is James. I just want to know if Pauline could come to the phone, because I got to talk to her about something. So if you could please pick up the phone, that would be great. And this is going to stay on here for a little while longer. Can you please pick up the phone, ma'am? Because I got to tell you something. You smell really bad, okay? So you need to go take a shower and put on some cologne and some body lotion. You smell, okay? So you have the greatest of days now. Bye-bye.
Where the hell is everybody tonight? I'm having the worst luck in the world tonight.
You know who we could call?
Who? Not David. No, we never get a hold of him anymore either.
What is that, like, techno music?
Hey, it's Bobby.
He said the same... he said the same...
You know he was in some gay bar with some techno gay music playing when he did that?
Probably. Or just getting all gay around his apartment. Mad Husud Hanan Kuna.
I am.
Just call him Mad for short, I guess. It's too long. That's one of Neo's numbers. Okay. Yeah?
Now, is it okay if I do something?
Sure.
Alright, hello. Hi. Hello, sir?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I heard, you're recruiting for Al-Qaeda, and I'd like to get some, information about that. Is there, like, an age limit? What kind of... I said I heard you're recruiting for Al-Qaeda. Can you please give me... I need to get some information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested.
That's right.
And, is there, like, a fee I need to pay to get in?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Come down and I'll explain to you.
Okay.
Alright?
How many members do you have right now?
Come down. I'll explain to you in detail, okay?
And you're recruiting for Al-Qaeda, right?
Oh my god.
What if he really was? Come down here, I'll explain to you.
Maybe you uncovered like a secret plot. Wow.
He like agreed to me.
Report that man.
Seriously.
Who does Pindar call when he has to trace a number? I need to call them. He calls the brown robe beings. Okay, Natasha Mongulo or Ed Fingerling?
Or Natasha.
You want Natasha Mongulo?
Yeah.
Okay. Natasha, maybe she's Russian or Romanian or something. Maybella Tankawan.
Yeah.
I'm just reading her name, that's not...
Hello?
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 Hi. Is this Natasha?
Yes, it is.
How are you doing tonight?
What
I'm
is this?
calling with the Ann Arbor Learning Center. We're just telling people to tell them to have the safest St. Patrick's Day. Remember to wear your green or else
I'm on the phone. I don't know who this is, but I have to go, okay?
you need to wear your green or else I'm going to pinch you.
Yeah. Who is this?
This is James.
James. Who is James?
James, you don't know me? I'm at the Learning Center. I got my cousin Kenny here too. Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Wish her the happiest of St. Patrick's Day.
Is she wearing green?
Better wear it.
Ma'am, are you wearing green? No, I'm not wearing green
You
right
need
now.
to put the green on.
Listen, I need to go. The leprechauns will come and pinch you.
That was fun.
I need to stick with James now. All these like retarded voices I try to do, man. I'm coming out like crap.
You guys there? Hello? Oh shit. I think I accidentally just hung up on the guys. God damn it. Well, call me back, guys, and...
Hello?
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 Hello, who is this, please?
How are you doing?
Good.
My name's Gladys.
Hi, Gladys.
How are you doing?
Who are you wanting to talk to?
Oh, wonderful. Hello?
Hello, who are you wanting to talk to?
Margaret.
Okay, well, I think you've called the wrong number.
Hello?
Hi, you've called the wrong number.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Praise Satan.
Bye-bye.
You bastard.
What?
Shut up. Hello?
Things just turned sort of ugly towards the end in that one. Oh, man. Nice to take that little break there. Hello.
I don't appreciate being hung up on. But stop it, that would be nice.
Why is your retarded ass calling me?
What?
Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you hung up on me, and it's not nice. Don't get me dead. I'll bust your face in. So, Kenny, right? Kenny?
Yeah?
Won't we kill him if he does it again? Oh, that's a little too harsh.
Oh, Ronald says he works at a CBS near a senior apartment complex. That's how he gets these names and numbers of old people.
Yeah, you want to do that thing where we like call like a store and say we're stuck in the rafters? They're trying to rob a store and got stuck.
Someone's gonna have to look for a store number. Ain't nothing open around here in this state.
Out here too.
The last thing that pops up from scanning the extra care card. That's it. From their using the little CVS card. Using that and the address of the apartment, so I was able to look up the numbers. Awesome.
It's all old people?
Well, if it's a retirement complex.
They're all sleeping.
Well.
Getting their beauty rest.
Yeah. Your beauty rest. You guys looking? Like Walmart, Kmart, something open 24 hours somewhere?
They're all closed. I would call my place.
Oh, that's right.
I don't risk it.
I can go look for Walmart.
Yeah, they have 24-hour Walmarts in big cities. Very clever.
Yeah, I was in the store today. I was gonna wait until you left, and I was gonna steal something, but I can't get out.
See, if I'd known that before, I would say that I was calling from the drugstore saying that we accidentally gave them the wrong prescription, and they might start growing breasts or something. We gave them, like, estrogen tablets. Call up Sheldon and tell him that Sheldon must be a guy he really doesn't like if he wants me to hang on to the number and call him another night. And I am. I'm going to save that email. So you can always refer back to it.
I already have a number.
You have a number?
Yeah.
We can give this out over the air because it's a business that solicits people to call. Okay. What state is that in?
What?
Oh, it's in Florida? Okay.
Yeah.
It would be, I was thinking it would be cool to find one in, like, a redneck state. Like, I don't know, like Kentucky, Tennessee.
I'll try to find one. I think all super Walmarts are open 24 hours.
Cool. Let me dial this one. I'll be right back.
Please enter.
Martha Stewart's going to jail.
Have $4.
I can't wait to see how she decorates her cell. I can't stand Martha Stewart, and I've never watched her show in my life, and I never would. But if there was a Martha Stewart's Living where she decorated, like, cells in the jail that she's in, I would totally watch. I'd pay-per-view that.
Talk 1-2%. How may I direct your call?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm on the phone with my grandmother, Sally, and she wanted me to call because she had something to complain about. And she wanted me to call now. She said I couldn't even wait till tomorrow.
Okay, it is tomorrow, but anyway.
Well, you know what I mean, like tomorrow morning, like when...
Right.
Sally, you there? I think I have her on the extension. Sally?
Hello?
Here you are. You want to explain to the woman? I have Walmart on the line right now.
Is this the woman? I was at the cash register?
No.
Well, anyways, I bought some stuff. You know how you have the chips? The potato chips?
Potato chips?
Yeah.
Yeah?
As I was going to the line, the lady there that was scanning my stuff was being really mean. And as she grabbed my chips, she crunched them up with her hand. She smashed them all up, and she just threw them in my bag in like a violent manner.
Okay, maybe I'll explain. The lady...
I can understand what she's saying. She came through the line, and I guess she was buying some potato chips. And the cashier was kind of mean, and she crumpled up her potato chips.
Yeah, when she grabbed it to, like, bring it over, like, the little infrared thing. Yeah, she, like, squeezed the bag to, like, squish them on purpose.
Well, that ain't the only thing. She was just being really mean.
Who was it?
I don't know her name, but...
You got your receipt?
I can't find it.
I'm not even sure she gave me one. Where would she put it if she gave me one?
She probably put it in the bag.
I threw this out already.
She should hand it to you. They usually don't put them in the bags unless you ask them to.
Well, she didn't hand you anything. She probably didn't want to give you it because of the way she was behaving.
I was afraid to look in the eye after that because she was been real mean. And
When were you in here?
I was in there, I would say about 6 hours ago.
6 hours ago?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Isn't it ironic? That's what she's thinking. Such cleverness.
So there?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Hello, Greg. Can I help you?
Hello, Greg.
Yes.
What is your title?
Assistant manager. How can I help you?
Okay, we're calling to complain about a rude cashier that we had today.
Okay.
She didn't even want to make eye contact with us. She didn't say 2 words to us. She's just running the things on the scanner, and she's banging things around. She grabs my grandma's potato chips, and she squeezes the bag on purpose as she's running it over the little infrared thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it looked to me like it was on purpose, too, because Mom can't drive. I had to give her a ride to the store, so I was with her, and I was a witness to the whole thing. And I have her on the line, too, if you need to speak to her. She can give you a description and everything.
Okay. What did the cashier look like?
She was kind of heavy set, and she had dark hair.
Do you have your receipt?
We were just talking about this. We're thinking now that she probably didn't give us a receipt because her name was on there, and she didn't want us to know who she was. So she wasn't wearing a name badge either.
Okay. All right. So I apologize about that. If you want to just bring that your product back, we'll refund it for you or give you a new bag.
We're not so worried about the chips because Mom smashes them up before she eats them anyway because her teeth aren't all that good.
Okay.
But is there any way we could go in there and pick her out from the lineup?
You're welcome to come in anytime you want.
What would be a good time for you, Grandma?
I don't really know. Anytime's good for me. I'm not going to complain if you're giving me a ride. I'm not going to complain about the time convenience.
What time was this, ma'am? That you came in?
Oh, this was about 6 hours ago.
6 hours ago. That cashier's probably gone by now.
She should probably done less.
Well, maybe you know who it is by what aisle we were at. We were at number 5.
It's hard to tell. Register 5?
I think so.
Okay. Well, we'll look at the video. If I can find the cashier in register 5.
I don't think she was mad at us in particular. She just seemed mad in general. Like maybe she got in trouble or yelled at or something. Something was going on in her life that she's bringing to work.
Okay.
Anyway, she was heavy set, and she had dark hair. Her eyes is like staring into pure evil.
Okay, well, I apologize about that. If you'd like us to refund you the money for your product, we will. And we'll take a look at the video and see if we can find out who that was in register 5.
Do you want me to bring the chips in as evidence?
No, that's not necessary. I mean, if you just want us to replace it, we'll replace it for you. It's just up to you, whatever you want us to do.
Alrighty then. So I should leave the chips here and you're just going to give me another bag?
Well, just bring me the empty packet then if you want to do that. Alright?
Alright.
Okay, we'll stop in tomorrow sometime after church.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have you guys seen The Passion of the Christ yet? You cracked me up with that pure evil. Her eyes are like looking into pure evil. Huh?
I have it.
Dave.
No, not yet. I want to see it, but I don't want to pay for it. And I hate movies with subtitles.
Want to call up,
You know the movie is entirely in Latin and Aramaic? Yeah.
Nope, Arabic.
No, Aramaic.
Oh.
It's a dead language.
I downloaded it. It's pretty clear.
You downloaded it?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
I didn't watch the movie yet, but I skipped through it to see how clear it was. And every time I skipped, it was blood, and more blood.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout the whole movie.
Yes, I haven't seen it yet, but supposedly it's the bloodiest movie in ages.
I mean, this guy needs a blood transfusion in the last 3 hours.
If this guy was in, if these scenes were in Friday the 13th, there's no way it would happen without being rated NC-17. No way.
Want to call up David Williams?
I say what's the point, because they're just going to stay on the line and be stupid for a half hour.
It's entertaining, though. We could talk about random shit.
Okay, you dial. You know how when we call them, we hear that beep, beep, beep of them recording us?
What?
You know how when we call, every once in a while you hear a beep of them recording us?
No, I never hear it.
Yeah, I do.
Never mind it.
You listen to the old messages. They record us now. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap up the show.
Really?
It's like 1:30, and I don't know. I'm not having good luck with numbers and shit tonight. We got a couple funny ones in there.
We gotta finish it off with a bang. We gotta call someone.
Okay, one last call. Who
call some random thing.
Okay, Sally, I'm going to call Dave my pot dealer, and why don't you accuse him of selling you some bad dope? Tell him that you paid for high test and you think you got swag. Because it'll be funny to hear Sally say swag.
I don't think I can remember that.
You want to do that?
Or even pronounce it as Sally.
What?
So I don't think I can remember that. Or pronounce it as Sally.
Go ahead, say swag.
I can't.
Try. Huh? Swag? Go ahead, try. Or, okay, say dirtweed.
Say what?
Dirtweed.
Want me to do it? As James? He probably would remember himself something to a retard, though.
Well, no, if you call us Sally, say, I have my grandson get it for me.
Yeah, and you showed us some bad shit. And what are you going to do about it?
This will freak him out. He's paranoid enough as it is.
He's the one I called with the drum thing.
What?
Drummer for the band. Remember is that him?
Yeah. Same guy. He hasn't been busted yet.
He sounds like some 15-year-old black kid. Like some wannabe. I don't know.
No, he's like my age. Living in his parents' basement. Yeah. You know what? Maybe that's a bad idea.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
This is James. And Kenny? Kenny, are you there? Kenny?
Hello?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, well, the police told us that you stole our bike. And they gave us your number and told us to call you about it. There were 2 blue bikes.
You have a bike? Yes.
There? Are you there?
You're like the opposite of Santa Claus. You take things away.
We're not going to press charges as long as you just return them in the condition that they were found. Okay?
Mine had a Pokemon sticker on it.
Don't act like you're not there, because I know you are.
It was Pikachu.
We had the Jigglypuff and the dragon.
He listened to that whole thing and he just hung up just now. He was just speechless. Oh, well, I'm gonna go, guys.
Okay.
It's been fun. Thanks guys for calling in.
Yeah. Get on Yahoo later.
Yeah.
You gotta...
And everybody else, too. We'll all be hanging out in Yahoo.
Beyond Planet Earth #2.
I'm going to have to come up with a different name for Yahoo before he puts, like, KDK prank calls together with the URL. You know? And then he'll go and listen to the old shows where we prank him.
I don't know, he was calling URLs ULRs.
What's that?
He was referring to, like, website URLs as ULRs.
Oh, really? Well, that's the way the Brown Road Beams taught him.
Brown Road Beams.
Okay, take it easy, man. Thank you all for listening. And I'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully.
Alright.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, well. Sometimes it just happens this way. Well, we did get a bunch of funny prank calls off, but it took a lot of dead numbers to get to them. Thanks to everyone who contributed numbers tonight. I had a shit ton of numbers come in tonight. A word I learned from Zach, shit ton. I had a shit ton of numbers come in, and of course I only got to a small handful of them. So if you want, cut and paste them to a Word document and cut and paste them back to me next week, and we'll give it another go. We'll give it another try. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention before I end the program here. But I think that's it. My voice is getting all scratchy, and I'm going to go drink myself some beers and hang out on Yahoo. If anybody else wants to hang out on Yahoo, you can add me to your buddy list, KDK Prank Calls, and then click on Join User and Chat, and you'll be able to follow me into to go bother Pindar later, maybe. I don't know. I'll be hanging out in our own chat room for a little while at KDKPrankCalls.com. Click on the chat room. You can come in there and talk to me after the program if you wish. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I love you all. Tune in again next week, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep listening to Ted Webb. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, I forgot the plugs. Of course, you should check out my site. Hundreds and hundreds of prank calls and even videos with naked female boobies in it. So check out KDKPrankCalls.com. AtlanticDimensions.com is the website for Aaron, whom we were just on the phone with, doing the Sally voice. You'll find the calls of Sally and Chuck up there. Also, don't forget to check out ComedyThinkTank.com, the website for Zachary B., formerly of CollegeSucks.org. I know it's all very confusing, and it's about to get worse, because if you want to listen to the prank calls from Toxic, ComedyThinkTank.com, and click on What Happened to CollegeSucks.org, and click on Hosted Pranks, and if that hasn't confused you by now, you can listen to some funny prank calls. Anyway, keep listening to Ted Webb. Listen to Radio Prank. I'm out of here. Love you all. Stay beautiful. See you again next week.
We got to close it out. That's it for tonight. Be back again tomorrow night. Right at Bushy Tail. Gonna suck it to you tomorrow, baby.
I move your picture.
I move your picture.
From my wall.
From my wall. From my wall.
And I replace them.
Both pockets. And I replace them.
Both large and small.
Both large and small.
And each new day.
Each new day. You to everyone.
Find me so blue.
So bright me so blue. So blue.
Nothing takes the place of you.
As remember, nothing takes the place of nothing can ever take the place
I read your letters.
I read your letters and each and every one. One by one. By one.
And I still love you.
And I still love you, baby. And I still love you.
When it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, I still love you.
My darling.
Oh, my darling. Sometimes
I'm so blue.
I'm so blue. Because nothing.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing. Make you as quiet as your vagina.
I write this letter.
I write this letter.
It's raining. On my window pane.
As the movie single writes, what they'll send us tomorrow. He's ready to listen to the lyrics in the morning. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you too. As each teardrop glistens on my head.
Without you,
that one.
Nothing seems the same.
Without Diana, nothing's the same. Nothing's the same.
I'll wait.
And I'll wait
until you're home.
Until you're home.
Again, I love you.
Again, like I said before, I love you.
But I'm all alone.
But I'm all alone.
I'm all alone till I see you again tomorrow night, baby.
Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, I love you so much. I love you more.
I'm so blue.
I'm bluer. Goodbye.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, but
Oh,
nothing takes the place.
Takes the place of you, baby. Thank you all for listening. I love y'all. Tune in again next week. And stay tuned.